Gerrit, when you look at that fifth inning, how do you describe what went on and the way that things unraveled so quickly?
Yeah, it starts with the 2-3 ball counts. After getting Chapman there, they're going to happen sometimes. So, I'm not quite as I made some competitive pitches, I feel like, to Espinal, if I recall. Some competitive sliders, and then just fell behind. The Jansen one is the one that really kind of hurts. I think in the big scheme of things, that was a pretty big mistake. As the inning went on, two good fastballs to Tapia, don't get an out. Two good fastballs to Bradley, don't get an out. That second one, he wasn't sure whether he wasn't sure where he hit it. So it's hard to say that he hit that ball with authority. And then, just through the thought process on Vladimir's ground ball, I threw a great slider, fell off the mound a little bit more than I usually do. Obviously, I'm trying to think double play. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I got to try to at least give it a look. So that was my mindset, to try to get back. I had to get back all the way around the mound, and I kicked it. And then by the time, trying to just regroup and go to first, I had too much momentum going back to the ball to not slip. So that error sucks. And then, I made really good pitches to Kirk. He just placed that fly ball like right between our defenders in left center field, and then made the pitches we needed to get out of it. But unfortunately, at that point, the damage had been done. So, yeah, it's a tough one to. It's a frustrating inning there.
Aaron just said everyone in here is frustrated. Everyone's a little pissed off trying to get this right after the last two plus weeks. Just from your vantage point, what can be done to try to right the ship?
I mean, we just got to play crisp. I mean, we started off so well. I mean, Aaron made a fantastic play and right on the fly ball from Bichette that cut changeup down and in. Just an odd series of events that made a great play, and Oswaldo made a great play on the foul ball from Bradley. But it comes down to not attacking Bradley it comes down to not attacking Jansen in that inning, and not getting it out on a ground ball right back to me. I mean, I think we ended up retiring Guerrero on the throw home anyway, but just would have had a different feel with 2 outs there probably. And when you're going well, sometimes you kind of cover those mistakes, and when you're not, you just have to be crisp. So, the 2 options is to either start banging and throwing up zeros all the time, or when situations like that arise, you just have to be, we strive to be perfect, and we'd like to be perfect, but the reality is we have to be a little bit better there.
Gerrit, when the offense is struggling the way it is, how much additional pressure does that put on you guys as a rotation?
Especially when you're facing teams like, the playoff teams that we've kind of run through here the last 2 weeks, it's like you don't have time as a pitcher to worry about the offense. I mean, obviously there's a strategical component, as the game develops, if you do have a lead in terms of what pitch selections you're making. But, in terms of Seattle being dynamic, Tampa Bay always grinding us and keeping us tight, and then this offense is, it's just, top 2 offense in the league. I mean, it's just you don't ever really feel safe against these guys. So regardless if it's 0-0 or if it's 4-0 us, you start focusing on the lead against the Blue Jays, you're going to be in trouble. So, 100% of your focus has to be on them, and that's where it was today. Just didn't come through with good enough play on myself.